right, in your notes booklet, we have hopefully one remaining backside of a page left. And I actually found mine on the backside of the last tab, writing expressions. So flip open to that and see if you have an empty page there. If not, see if there's another page that's empty. All right, so combining like terms. So we know what this word means. Combining means to join things together, group things together. Like means same or equivalent. And terms, we've kind of thrown around that term a little bit in the distributive property, which are different parts of a problem is kind of how we're going to look at it in this sense. So when we combine like terms, we're usually given some things or some terms in a problem that are not the same. And we want to kind of simplify it in a way to join all the like things together so that solving is a lot easier than having them all over the place. So let's start with this example here. Simplify this expression. 4w plus 3 plus 2w minus 1. Okay, so you'll notice we have 4 different terms in this problem. 4w, 3, 2w, and 1. But now we're going to combine like terms. So we're going to look for the ones that have the same value to them or the same degree. When we combine them, I'm going to combine 4w and 2w together. And then I'm left with plus 3. And I'm left with this symbol attached to this one here. So whatever symbol is in front of that number is what that number is represented by. So this would be a -1 technically, a +3, a +2w, and a +4w. So we're going to just rearrange this problem so that we're combining all the like terms. Now when I am combining these terms, 4w plus 2w, I'm going to add the coefficient or the number out front of my w together. So 4 plus 2 is 6. So I end up with 6w. And then +3 minus 1, or 3 minus 1, I'm left with 2. But because it's still a +2, I'm going to keep my plus sign the same and write my 2 there. So my answer would be 6w plus 2. Now I want you to think about combining like terms in this sense. Someone gave me this example, and it has made the most sense to me for this whole concept here. So combining like terms, we add together items that are the same to make a shorter list or a problem. Okay, think about it this way. Think about going to McDonald's. Okay, so you have a car full of people, you're going through the drive-thru, and you ask each person to tell the worker what you want to order. And so one person says, I want 2 cheeseburgers, a fries, and a drink. So let's do cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. The other person says they want cheeseburger, fries. They actually want 2 fries, and they want 2 drinks. Or drink. Okay, so we're going to write this problem into a math problem. And I'm going to use C for cheeseburger, F for fries, and D for drink. So I'm going to do C plus F plus D plus C plus F plus D plus D. Now you'll notice we have a lot of the same things being listed in this problem, but they're all kind of scattered everywhere. So let's clean this problem up a little and make it a little bit nicer. So when I do that, I'm going to see how many cheeseburgers they're actually going to order. So that's like having the person driving and the person sitting in the front or the back saying out their order, and then the person driving goes, okay, let's just organize this. We want 4 cheeseburgers. We want 3 fries. And we want 3 drinks. Okay, but what we can do is not just keep each one of these variables separate as one. We can combine them with a coefficient or a number out front. So looking at my cheeseburgers, I have 4 cheeseburgers. So I'm going to do 4C. I have 3 fries, so plus 3F. And then I have 3 drinks, plus 3D. Okay, that would be combining like terms. You're given similar terms, just all kind of haphazard thrown around in the problem. And what we can do is group them together or just move them around in the problem so that we have all the like terms together. So I'm not just saying, oh, I'll take a cheeseburger, fries, and a drink. Oh, I'll take 2 cheeseburgers, 2 fries, and 2 drinks. The driver then would say, okay, this is what we want. We want 4 cheeseburgers, we want 3 fries, and we want 3 drinks. That would make the worker be able to type it in easier instead of listing them individually. Okay, so that's what we're going to work on with combining like terms. Your homework for today is, and I apologize, I did not give this out to Group B kids. So if you're Group B and you're here on Tuesdays and Fridays, you did not get this assignment. So what I will do is I will post a picture of this on this assignment, and I would like you to do it on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, so you're going to write down problem number 1, show the original problem, show your work, show your answer. Same thing with all the rest of them. So we're going to simplify all the expressions that we're given here, and I'm going to do the first few with you just so you kind of get the hang of it here. So the first one we're working on is, let's zoom in a little bit closer here, x plus 4 plus 3x. So let's find what's equivalent or what's the same term. I see an x, I see a 4, and I see a 3x. We can combine the 2 x's because they're the same. They're the same term. So 1x plus 3x, that would give me 4x. And remember, I keep that sign or that symbol that's in front of the number with that. But now that I've gotten rid of this and this, I'm left with plus 4. So that means that's all that's left to copy down. 4x plus 4 is how I would simplify this expression. Okay, and showing your work with these would just be kind of showing me your thought process here. Combining these, some of these may not be able to show your work, and that's fine. But I love to see this crossing out to know what's left and what symbol is attached to each one. Okay, number 2. Now this one has parentheses in it, but those aren't going to affect how we solve this problem and how we simplify this expression. They're really just saying, if you were given a value for x, you would solve this first and then add this on the outside, just like our order of operations would tell us. But for simplifying the expression, you can think of it as 3 plus x plus 6. You don't need the parentheses in there, okay? So let's combine these. I see only one term with x, but I see 2 terms that are on this level here. So I'm going to combine these. So 3, this is like a plus 3. 3 plus 6 gives me 9. So I can cross that off and cross this off, and then I'm left with plus x. So 9 plus x is how I would simplify that expression. All right, let's look at number 3, and that'll be the last problem I do with you here. 15 plus, and then parentheses again, let's just get rid of them. 15 plus 6 plus x. And now, these are kind of set up where the like terms are right next to each other. So we can just combine those. 15 plus 6 is 21, and I'm left with plus x. And that would be my simplified expression. Okay, so you're going to do 4 through 18 on your own. Just let me know if you have any questions on it, and we'll spend some time for Group B kids to kind of go through these on Friday when you are back in school. All right, let me know if you have any questions.